Hey, welcome back to another DIY how to make a costume video, and today we got PAC-MAN. The last one was how to make your own DIY Spider-Man costume. This one's PAC-MAN. Let's get to it. This baby was made 1 year ago when I was in the 5th grade, and unlike my Spider-Man costume, which I mostly made myself, this one was mostly made by my dad because I was a bit young. So, yeah. Now, I'll show you every part of it and show you how you can make your own. So, yeah. First off, that you could tell that this is a box. It is not like my last costume, which was not a box. As you can see, this is all printed paper right here, so you just gotta put it on the box. But what you have to do is you gotta get like cardboard, cut it up to look like this. But it's gonna all start out as a box, because this isn't 2 pieces of cardboard, it's just a corner on a cardboard box. So it's gonna start out like that, and then you gotta shape it together almost like a Lego set. And yeah, so right here, as you can see, is the bottom part where you usually play the game. And in this video, I also will show you how you can make it better than how I made it, because there were some things that I could have done that I couldn't, because this was a Halloween costume. Halloween was coming up, and I did not have enough time to make it better. So these are just wood buttons. Don't come off. Super glue them. Joystick. Probably buy that off eBay. And just kind of put it right there. Now, I know what you're thinking. A box might be a little bit uncomfortable, so that's why under here you have to add padding where the shoulders are. Right there. My shoulder would go right there, and it would be more comfortable because that. Otherwise, your hand would just be scraping on cardboard the whole day. Sadly, this one fell off. I gotta replace that one. You just gotta super glue it on. Yeah. If you look under it, you could see that's where my head would be. This armhole's right there. And this where the joystick would be. But you may be wondering, what's with this curved part? Well, you might want to sit down while you're in the costume. And your legs are gonna have to go through here. And then they're gonna come down. Like, here's your head. You're sitting down, legs, and then they're down. And you can almost see how that's going to work, like your legs go through there when you're on a chair. It almost works like that. Now let's move on how you could make yours better than how mine came out. And I know it looks pretty good right now, but it could be even cooler. So right here, I have a controller, a Stratus XL gaming controller, and you might not know what this is for, but it works with iPod, iPhone, and iPad. And right here you could probably fit an iPad. So if you cut out this spot right here, downloaded a PAC-MAN app, put your iPad right there, secured it with cardboard or probably something, you could connect it with Bluetooth, and you could actually play PAC-MAN on yourself. You could ask your friends to play PAC-MAN with yourself. Sadly, you can't use the actual joystick. That'd be hard to make. But this is just as good. Or if you don't want to buy the controller, you could just put an iPad in there and put on demo mode. The reason I didn't do this was because this was a Halloween costume, and Halloween was coming up, and that's a deadline, and we didn't have enough time to install it. So yeah. Closing on the last few touches, if you don't even want to go in on the iPad, you could go for something that I went with that actually fell off, like the shoulder pad over here. There's actually a light switch right under here, and when you touched your hand over it, it would turn on, and it would look like the arcade machine's almost on. So yeah, that's a cheap alternative. That soon, but the paper is peeling off, and I had to use tape just for this video to cover it up, so yeah. Finally, you're gonna need bigger boxes for bigger people. I know I'm just a child, and a lot of adults might want to build a Pac-Man costume, so they're gonna need a bigger box, but it's really the same thing, same concept. You're just gonna need like a bigger box and print out these larger. So yeah, see you guys next time.